Chapter 3 The New Arrival. Not long after the Gold Chang Silver Plate debacle, Dusk had noticed that there was something off about his parents recently. They were holding hushed discussions behind closed doors. One morning he noticed Twilight about to leave the house. "Where are you going, Mom?" Dusk asked. "Oh, just to the clinic," Twilight said shiftily. "Have to give him a regular checkup from Dr. Stable. See you soon. Love you." And with that, Twilight dashed out, slamming the door behind her. "Okay," Dusk shrugged. "Well, look at this," Flash smiled. Just guys here today. Wanna go outside and play catch me and Spike Kiddo?" "Would I?" Dusk chuckled. "I'll go fetch a ball," Spike offered. After a bracing session of fun, Dusk and the others went back indoors. Moments later, Twilight returned. "Flash?" She pointed toward the kitchen. "A word?" "Sure, honey," Flash nodded. The two went into the kitchen. There were hushed whispers, then a whoop of glee from Flash. He and Twilight came back to the main room, wearing large smiles. "Great news, buddy," Flash told Dusk. "What is it?" Dusk asked, stumped. "Your mom's having a fall," Dusk announced. "What?" Dusk stuttered. "You're gonna have a new little brother or sister," Twilight beamed. "Isn't that great?" "Yeah, really great," Dusk said flatly. In truth, he didn't know how to feel about this news. The next day, Dusk announced the news to friends. "Oh, how wonderful!" Dusk gasped. "I hope it's a filly." "Congrats, Dusky!" Purple shook Dusk wholeheartedly. Too bad for you, pal." Crab grimaced. "What do you mean?" Dusk asked. "You gotta share a house with the whiny, stinky drool bag," Crab elaborated. "He's right," Thunder nodded. "Babies do stink." And they want a whole lot too," Rainbow added. "And drool." "Come on, guys," Honeysuckle interjected. "Babies aren't all bad. They're sweet and cute. And they can have lots of fun. And they can be lots of fun," Purple giggled. "Bottom line, a new sibling is the end of the world," Dazzle summarized. "I hope you're right, Daz," Dusk sighed. "I really do." The next 2 months were a strange experience for Dusk. As his mother got gradually bigger, she became more and more emotional. He quickly learned not to argue with her when she was like that. Almost 11 months after hearing the news, Dusk returned to the library to find it devoid of his parents. "Where's Mom and Dad, Uncle Spike?" he asked. "At the hospital," Spike told him. "Your mom's having a baby as we speak." "Really?" Dusk gasped. "Yep," Spike nodded. The little mite started running out not long after lunch. "My job was to wait until you got home, then bring you to the hospital, so let's go." "Okay," Dusk nodded as Spike led him back outside. By the time they got to the hospital, it was already over. An exhausted, disheveled Twilight held a tiny phone in her arms. It was a filly alicorn. She had her father's coat, her mother's eyes, and a goldenrod mane. Meet your new little sister, Dusk," Twilight smiled. Dusk stared at the bud on Twilight's arms. She was so small, so quiet. "Hi," he whispered. "I'm Dusk, your big brother." "Have you settled on a name yet?" Spike asked. "Yep," Flash nodded. Starlight twinkled. "That's a pretty name," Spike nodded. "It suits her." Twilight's friends arrived soon after, and the males found themselves unceremoniously removed from the room. They waited in the corridor, the sounds of cooing and gushing of the new arrival filtering through the closed door. "So, what do you think I can do as a just to our little family, pal?" Flash asked. "She's okay," Dusk shrugged. "Don't worry about things changing back home," Flash added. "It will be just the same as it ever was. Only, with a new kid." "Whatever you say, Dad," Dusk nodded, unconvinced. A couple of days later, Twilight returned home with Starlight. That night, Dusk was awoke by the cries of his new little sister. As his parents tried to calm her, Dusk grabbed his pillow around his head, trying desperately to block out the noise so he could sleep. So he could go to sleep. The next morning, Dusk staggered to school, heavy bags under his eyes. "Whoa, Dusk," Crabs eared. "You look awful." "Gee, thanks," Dusk growled. "I couldn't sleep a wink last night." "Let me guess," Honeysuckle said sympathetically. "Sally's crying kept you up?" "Got it in one," Dusk nodded. "Cry, cry, cry. That's all she did all night." "We told you, didn't we?" "We so told him," Thunder agreed. "Phones can be a handful," Gus admitted, "but it won't be all crying and being kept up. You'll see." "I'd better," Dusk yawned. Over the next few weeks, Dusk watched as Little Starlight seemed to take over his parents' lives. Their every waking moment seemed to be centered around her. Spike was also fixed with the new regimen. He was constantly dashing around, preparing bottles of milk and fetching clean diapers. One afternoon, as Dust came home from school, he found Twilight and Flash washing straw in a small plastic basin, whatever it is. You like that, don't you? Twilight cooed as she gently cleaned her daughter. Whoa, steady, clean little filly. Flash tickled Charlie's later. You are. Hey, Mom and Dad. Dustbean, guess what? I aced today's test. It was like super easy. It's nice, dear. Twilight replied, not even looking at Dusk. Is it okay if I drop my crabs later? Dusk asked. Of course, son. Flash answered, also focused on Starlight. By the way, I'm joining a Griffin gang. Dusk deadpanned. We're gonna go tag the town hall and get dye jobs. Sure, honey, Twilight said. so long as you're back for dinner, Flash added. You haven't been listening to a word I've said, have you? Dusk groaned. Starlight brought her hooves down into the water, creating a splash that struck Dusk right in the face. Hey! Dusk gasped. Oops, Twilight chuckled. What for your splashing, little missy? Starlight giggled. Aw, Flash crooned. I can't stay mad at that face. Seriously, how could you? Dusk looked at me, shaking his head in disbelief. The next day, Dusk had just finished his breakfast and was about to head to school. Stella was sitting in a high chair, refusing the spoonful of green mush Twilight was offering her. Come on, Starlight, Twilight urged, levitating a spoonful to fill his mouth. Open for Mommy. Nyeh, Starlight grunted. With a swing of her hooves, she knocked away the spoon, sending it and its contents into Dusk's mouth. Ah, gross! Dusk cringed as he felt the mush drip down his head. Better go wash that off, Twilight noted. I just washed my mane 5 minutes ago, Dusk groaned. Then you'll just have to wash it again, Twilight told him. As Dusk went over the sink, Starlight kicked and clapped her hooves together. What are you laughing at? Dusk noticed he switched on the tap. He scrubbed his mane clean. There, all done. Good, Twilight smiled, lifting up Starlight. Now how about you give your sister a kiss goodbye? Bah! Starlight gurgled, waving a hoof at Dusk. Fine, Dusk groaned. He leaned in his day, Starlight kissed on the cheek. She returned the favor by grabbing his mane with hooves. Ow! No, Starlight, Twilight gently separated them. No mane pulling. I'm out of here, Dusk said as he tried to straighten his mane. My mane suffered enough damage today. Later, during recess, Dusk was bemoaning his current home life. I just don't know how much more of this I can take, he groaned. I swear, it's like that feels only here to make my life a misery. Called it, didn't I? Carhap said smugly. I told you 4 would be nothing but trouble. Sip it, Krabby, Honeysuckle nudged him. I know it's at least to cope with a new sibling. I should know. I've got 3 little sisters at home. Sure, they know me sometimes, but they're family. Their family sticks together, no matter what. Good advice there, hon, Doug spouted. Thanks a lot. Now who's being the baby? Baby Purple joked. Bill Pony laughed. Too soon. A few days later, Doug's family would sit down for dinner. Spike was absent, having run down the store to get some more milk and diapers. Stella was battering her food with a spoon. Doug sighed with irritation as a glow of stuff landed on his own food. Okay, Missy, Flash chuckled. Time for your nap. Sally squealed as Flash lifted her out of the high chair. After the father and daughter left the room, Doug turned to Twilight. Hey, Mom, can you take me to go and see Miss Sakura tomorrow? He asked. Doug was David Fuzzmite with Sakura's tribal ways. The shamanic super was like an honorary aunt to him. Always have to show off some neat trick or a special all-natural brew. Sorry, Dusk. Twilight shook her head. I can't. I had to take Starlight to Doctor's table for a checkup. Typical. Dusk frowned. And what's that supposed to mean? Twilight externally. Ever since she came, like, you and Dad have never have time for me, Dusk declared. That's not true, Twilight countered. It is. Dusk found out his frustration. It's always Star like this, Star like that. You either push me aside or flat out ignore me in favor of her. What's going on? Flash asked, having returned from putting Starlight down for a nap. Dusk is fainting, Twilight said awkwardly. You seem to think we like Starlight more than him. What? Flash asked. That's not true, son. Yes, it is, Dusk snarled. You don't care about me anymore. Just Starlight. I wish that stinky Julie Four had never been born. Dusk! Twilight gasped. You're out of line, mister. Flash admonished son. Go to your room. Fine, Dusk roared. Dusk left the table and stormed off upstairs. Spike returned just in time to see him leave. "Did I miss something?" he asked. Dusk sat down in the middle of his room and started sulking, his eyes glazing over with tears. How long he had stayed like that, he didn't know. Eventually, Starlight cantered her way into the room, having awoke from her nap and used the wings to escape her cot. She trotted over to Dusk. "Bye," she gurgled. "Oh, it's you." Dusk frowned. "Go away." Starlight stayed where she was. "You ruined everything," Dusk said her. "Mom and Dad don't give a pair of spikes wing about me anymore, all because of you." Dusk pointed his hoof at Starlight. She smiled, rubbing her own around it, and nosing the appendage with her cheek. "Huh, it's quite a grip you've got there," Dusk said awkwardly. "Wait, what am I saying? Let go!" Dusk put his foot free. Starlight gave him an instant look, tilting her head slightly. "Don't even think about crying, giving me the cute full face," Dusk hissed. "Mom and Dad may buy into that, but it won't work on me." To emphasize his point, Dusk turned his back on his little sister. Dusk, Starlight stuttered. "Dusk!" "What did you say?" Dusk snapped his head back around. "Dusk!" Starlight repeated. "You said my name," Dusk said quietly. "You know my name!" "Dusk!" Starlight squealed. "This is... wow!" Dusk yelped. Twilight, Flash, and Spike came in the room. "What's all the commotion here?" Starlight spoke. Dusk told him. "She said my name. I'm her first word." "Aww," Spike groaned. "I was hoping to be her first word." "Cheer up, little buddy," Flash grinned. "Maybe you'll be her second word." "Can you believe it, Mom?" Dusk asked. "Actually, I can," Twilight's mom. "Starlight adores you, Dusk." "She does?" Twilight asked. "Sure," Flash chuckled. "Why do you think she's always trying to get close to you?" "I just thought she just liked bugging me," Dusk admitted. "Guess I was wrong." "Dusk!" Starlight chipped in, hugging her brother. "I'm sorry, sis," Dusk said solemnly. "I haven't been a very good brother to you, have I?" Starlight looked at him, bewildered. "Well, I'm going to make it up to you." Dusk smiled. Using his magic, he lifted a stuffed manicord doll from out of his toy box. "This is Fuzzy. He was my favorite toy when I was little. You can have him if you want." Starlight squeezed the plush toy tightly. "I'll take that as a yes," Dusk chuckled. Starlight yawned. "Time for bed, little miss," Twilight smiled. "Can I put her in a cot?" Dusk asked. "Sure you can," Flash smiled. Dusk carried Starlight into her room. He placed her in a cot and tucked her in. "Good night, sis." Dusk kissed on her forehead. "Dusk," Starlight muttered as she fell asleep. The family looked down on little Philly as she slumbered, one hoof holding Fuzzy and another in her mouth. Sort of like this. You know, she's not such a bad little squirrel once you get to know her. Dusk smiled. Maybe having no sister won't be so awful after all. "That's the spirit, kiddo," Flash rubbed his son's mane. "If you ask me, it's always lucky to have a big brother like you." Twilight hugged Dusk tightly. "Thanks, Mom," Dusk chuckled. As they left the room, Dusk turned to look at Starlight one more time. For the first time, he felt a surge of brotherly affection, and swore to love to his new position, no matter what. To be continued.